Case 7. Use of BONDBOND in socket preservation. BONDBOND resorbs, leaving a dense, lamellar, vital bone depicted in the histology slides. Case 8 describes an augmentation procedure combining extraction, implant placement, and immediate loadings. BONDBOND allows obtaining good results with simultaneous handling. BONDBOND is placed between the implant and the bony walls of the socket. Immediate provisionalization with an acrylic bridge reinforced with a metal frame. Case 9 describes augmentation of split bone by BONDBOND. BONDBOND is placed in between the two plates to achieve complete regeneration. The outstanding biocompatibility of BONDBOND can be confirmed by the color of the soft tissue. Three months post-procedure, the gap was filled by newly formed bone. Case 10 describes BONDBOND used by itself in a sinus lift, although we encourage using a composite graft for sinus augmentations. In order to support the sinus lining from collapse, 2 implants were placed simultaneously. The radiograph image presents a complete bone regeneration and is obtained 5 months post-implantation. The trabecular form achieved is similar to the one exhibited by the hosting bone. Case 11 describes the use of BONDBOND after a failure of 2 implants. 2 voids remained after implant removal. Each void conforms to the indication of using BONDBOND by itself. However, since we have 2 adjacent voids, we need a longer space maintainer. Thus, we would usually encourage using BONDBOND as a composite graft. In this particular case, since we wanted 100% natural bone regeneration, we used BONDBOND in the following way. We filled the voids using BONDBOND by itself and used granules above as a barrier in order to prolong the resorption of BONDBOND. The following describes the use of BONDBOND in bone guiding techniques. A first BONDBOND layer is used in direct contact with the bone to gain a complete regeneration. Granules serve as a membrane in the outer layer in order to postpone resorption of BONDBOND at the periosteal side. 3 months post-procedure, a complete regeneration of the defects is obtained. Remnants of the granules in the outer surface can still be seen. Drilling in the regenerated bone allows implant placement. Case 12. BONDBOND can be very useful in a bleeding area. In this case, soft tissue was grafted from the palate area and the bleeding stopped immediately by applying BONDBOND above the area while pressing against it. Case 13 presents abundant arterial bleeding in the mandibular jaw. Bleeding stops instantly by applying BONDBOND and pressing it against the bleeding area. Eventually, excellent augmentation is achieved. We gain 2 birds in 1 shot. 3 months post-procedure, radiograph reveals uneventful complete regeneration. Complete regeneration was confirmed during re-entry. The next video presents using BONDBOND to stop arterial bleeding.